Hello, this is Bernardo, and this is another episode of your Ep.19, episode number 19. And today's a Monday, so it's an appropriate day to talk about this. The topic for today is, are you solving a problem or are you feeding your heart? And I plan on talking about problems on several posts throughout this blog, but today, the focus I want to give it today is the next one. I was driving yesterday, and I was thinking about a couple of friends that I have the honor of knowing, who have faced tremendous challenges, and I've been able to turn it around and become examples for a lot of people. But other than not so much becoming the example, but really provide value to a lot of people. And as I stood thinking about what's the biggest difference in these two friends versus other people who are faced with pretty minor challenges compared to what these guys have faced, and still are not able to break through and make the changes they want in their life, or have the reach, or have the depth, or have the passion that they want in their life. The biggest difference comes down to how they manage to make decisions when they are faced with problems. And what I want to share with you right now is the distinction between solving a problem and feeding your heart. Let me illustrate this for you. A problem could be that you are somebody who doesn't have much savings, who is in a tight financial situation, and your boss comes over you and says you're fired. All of a sudden, you have a pretty sizable problem in your hands, especially if you have children and if you have a family to feed. You can solve this problem by the traditional route, which is going out to the newspaper and talking to people and finding another job immediately, which is advisable. I mean, you do want to feed your family, and you want to find yourself in a situation where you're not just thinking about survival. A second route would be to go out and ask for a loan for all your friends and see if that works. There's many options, and a third one, which is the higher one I'm suggesting for you today, or at least for you to consider, is feeding your heart. Feeding your heart is realizing, sitting down in a room and saying, what do I want with my life? Maybe perhaps this situation arose, this firing, for me to show up more in my life. Maybe there's a higher plan for me that I'm not looking at right now. So what if I could think about something that I really enjoy doing and find out a creative, fun, and exciting way to use this excitement of mine to add massive value to other people's lives. See, because if you do that, then you're feeding your heart. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't have a job while you do this. You can do both. But if you simply just go for solving the problem, which is finding a job and getting a paycheck, then you are going to be faced with the same situation over and over again, because I think life ultimately is a test of some sort. And when you don't pass the test, it shows up again and again and again, and sometimes it starts raising the bar until you actually solve this challenge for you. So there's one situation. Another situation could be if you're massively overweight and you find yourself in a dilemma where you are either going to lose weight or you're going to be very unhealthy and face severe health challenges. So you can solve the problem by going on a diet, which is probably not going to last, or it could last, but it's simply just going on a diet. Or you could decide how you want your life to be in terms of vibrancy, how much you want to be in nature, how you want to surround yourself with healthy alternatives, how you want to engage differently with other people, how you want to dance through life now. If you do that, if you go for this higher route that I'm suggesting, you are feeding your heart. If you go for the first route, you're simply solving a problem. So my challenge to you today is to find out a way to feed your heart. I can assure you that there's areas of your life that could use some feeding of your heart. I definitely have areas of my life. I don't think people are exempt of this. So if you can find yourself an area of your life where you've been trying to solve the problem, and stop that for a second and find out what would somebody who wants to really feed their heart do in that situation, and just do that. And please come back and let me know how that works out for you. Because if you do that, you're really going for a life of fulfillment versus a life of checking your to-do list. Yeah, lost weight. Yeah, I got a job. What you want is to feel life deeply. And by feeding your heart, you will be feeding your heart deeply. That's all I have for you today. As always, I invite you to live life fully and live life consciously. And I dare you to feed your heart. Thank you so much.